Confidence is overrated. Now I say that because people talk about confidence like it's something you should just turn on with a switch. And you know what that leads to is a lot of false confidence. So I've come back out here in my garage because in a previous video titled Fight Stage Fright, I talked about how I waited quite a while before I bought a bike. First one in my life. Do I smell midlife crisis? Why yes, yes I do. Anyway, when you buy a big bike like this as your first bike, it's a really dangerous perspective to be filled with false confidence. Now, nothing that bad can happen to you if you walk on stage with false confidence, but the worst scenario is that you're going to breed bad behaviors, looking for things to happen too fast. When you try to accelerate your vocal skills too quickly, you'll unintentionally accelerate all your defensive mechanisms at the same time. They all come along for the ride. Now when you set your bar too high and create unreasonable expectations, everything is forced into a performance aesthetic. You quickly try to ascend to what's going to work on stage. And that's going to breed just a lot of shallow, bad behaviors. So that brings me to another little catchy saying, and that's confidence is what you gain from experience. The very definition of confidence is that you have trust in your skills or abilities. And you can't gain that trust unless you've experienced them successfully. And so, day by day we vocalize and challenge those skills, and gig by gig you slowly step out on the limb, taking more and more chances or risks. But it's not reckless, it's once you trust in your skill, you take another step out, be a little bit more adventurous, all the while building confidence. But that brings me to another C word that I think is far more important, and that's courage. What you're really looking for is courage. Because courage is what allows you to step out on that stage and take a chance. Unlike confidence, courage comes before you know you have the skill or the ability to do something. The very definition of courage is to have the grit or the willpower to face your fears. And as I discussed in my stage fright video, the stage is the only place where you can really face those fears. Now I know to some people the prospect of stepping out onto a stage before you have the skill seems like a crazy proposition. But that's not crazy. This is crazy. So let's review. Stepping out on stage will require courage. Courage in order that you can gain confidence. So this is courage. And this is absolutely crazy. And that brings me to a little saying that I can leave you with. If you vocalize daily and gig whenever possible, confidence is on the way. Don't you see?